You know, my grandpa taught me when I was growing up on the farm to measure twice and cut once. And that's really similar to the philosophy we have at 360 Yield Center around nitrogen and nutrient management. So I have here beside me the 360 soil scan. We recommend to go out and test right about the time that you think you're ready for sidedress. So probably that V6 timing of the corn. We'd recommend to go out, take some cores, test them through 360 soil scan to really understand what you have in the tank. And that's how I refer to it, is it's that nitrogen tank that's out in the soil. So we want to live on the razor's edge. We want to make sure that the soil has available nitrogen always that's as much as the plant needs or more, but not too little, right? And we really want to balance that because we don't want to have too much either. From an environmental standpoint, we all want to do the right thing. And from an input standpoint, we know that nitrogen it's expensive and we don't want to waste and overspend where we don't need to. So our recommendation is go out, take the test, and then determine what the rate should be that you want to put on, as well as the timing with your wide drop application. It's very difficult to predict and understand exactly what's happening in the soil. There are a lot of things that are happening. We're getting nitrogen that gets added to that soil through mineralization throughout the year. That depends on temperature, moisture, and how the season progresses. But we also, it's hard to measure the loss that we may occur. The loss that may occur is going to be caused from either denitrification or possibly rainfall events that are going to wash that nitrogen and leach it down through the soil. So we can come back in at V10, V12 later in the season and measure. If we need to reapply, if the grower has a wide drop tool that he can use, great. Or maybe there's a local custom applicator that they can work with to come in and put some on if needed. So it's really measure, decide, and apply, and then measure again. We talk about it often at 360 Yield Center that we want to keep that plant green and healthy and growing all the way through grain fill so that it can pack as much as it can into those kernels to help us with yield and to help us with kernel weight.